you guys are having an amazing day today or night, whatever time you're watching this video. I hope each and every one of you are going after all of your dreams and goals and desires in life. Remember, you only have 24 hours in a day. Make sure you use your time wisely. As I've said before, you are a queen created for a king. Do not let any man half love you. Either he comes correct or don't come at all. I said it, I mean it. Make sure you believe it. Absolutely right. So anyway, guys, Nat Nation, I wanted to come on today and just have a little chit chat, okay? Because I do think, sometimes it's just important. It's necessary that I come on and just talk about some things, especially about certain posts, okay? So today I'm going to come on and I'm talking about the post where I said, however a man sees you is exactly how he's going to view you. That post, yeah, that one. That post took off. I mean, it just took off, okay? It just took off, okay? Lots of conversation about that post, okay? But I wanted to come on today and just elaborate a little bit on that post because oftentimes I just feel that the message gets lost, okay? When I read some of your comments, it's like the message went way over your heads, okay? You're commenting and I'm looking like, what? What is she talking about, all right? So when I see that, again, I just think sometimes I just need to come on and just talk about certain posts, and this is one that I want to talk about, all right? But before I get into that, I know that we have some women that, they say, I don't need no man. I don't care nothing about no man. Who cares about a man? Who want a man? If that's you, this here won't relate to you, all right? Because everything I do is centered around love, dating, relationships, and men, all right? And women, all right? That's what I do. That's who I am. That's my content. That's what my content is about, all right? The goal for my platform, okay, the objective of my platform is to teach, educate, uplift, inspire, motivate, all right? That's what I do. I teach, all right? All things love, dating, relationships is what I do, all right? With these women who, I don't need no man. Who cares about a man? Why it's always about a man? Because that's what I do. That's why it's always about a man, all right? If you don't like it, Miss Independent, go on and live your best life, all right? But this platform is designed for women who really desire meaningful relationships, all right? Who really wants to understand how to establish, create, and cultivate meaningful relationships with their partner or when meeting someone new, all right? That's what my platform is designed to do, all right? Now, as I just said, you have some women, they love the single life and for whatever reason, all right? Personally, I like being married, all right? I don't want to be single all my life, okay? It's nothing fun about that, all right? In my opinion, all right? I don't want to be single all my life. So thank God that I have an amazing husband, all right? And a beautiful family that I could come home to and just really do life with, okay? Because keep in mind, in life, everyone have ups and downs, all right? So it's nothing like being able to come home to your partner and just really share those moments with your partner, okay? Hey, in my world, it's a time to be single, okay? Like I say, when I was in college, I was single. Well, I was dating, of course, but it was the single life as well as a few years after college, okay? The single life. But when you start getting into your 30s and your 40s and not to mention your 50s, most women will prefer to have someone to do life with, all right? So I'm talking to the women who really desire a meaningful relationship, all right? Not those who have this perception when it comes to men. That's why I don't deal with men, and that's why I only deal with them for their money and this and that. No, honey, I'm not talking to you, Miss Gold Digger. I ain't talking to you, all right? That ain't this kind of platform, okay, Miss Gold Digger, all right? This platform is strictly to educate women, all right, who get it, all right, who understand, okay, who really want to establish meaningful connections, meaningful partnerships when meeting someone new or with their current partner, all right? And that is what I do. I educate and I teach, all right? Nevertheless, I wanted to come on again and talk about the post. How a man sees you is exactly how he views you, okay? Now, where I'm confused at when it comes to that post, what is confusing about that post? What is it that you don't understand? Where is the message getting lost in that post, all right? Again, it's very clear how a man sees you as exactly how he's going to treat you. How a man sees you or how a man views you is exactly how he's going to treat you. And he is. However he sees you is how he's going to treat you, all right? Like I said, you cannot ask for 5-star treatment when you don't carry yourself in a 5-star manner. No, you can't. All right? No man is going to treat you like a 5-star chick when you carry yourself in a very low-class manner. That's just the reality of it. All right? And when you are expecting a treatment or a 5-star treatment or first-class treatment, when you carry yourself in a very negative manner, now you're being delusional. Snap out of it. Now you're being delusional. No man is going to treat you in a first-class manner when you carry yourself in a very low-class manner. It's just what it is. Just like I said, don't require 5-star restaurants when you don't look or carry yourself like a 5-star chick. No, don't require that. Don't request that. All right? Now, okay, if you want to take yourself to 5-star restaurants, do you? But a man who got any common sense is not going to take a woman that do not carry herself like a 5-star chick to a 5-star restaurant. Okay? If you look like McDonald's, you're going to McDonald's. If you look like Applebee's, you're going to Applebee's. If you look like Cheesecake Factory, you're going to Cheesecake Factory. Okay? If you look like Ruth Chris, Prime 112, Prime Italia, 5-star Poppy Steakhouse, you're going to those types of restaurants if you're dealing with that kind of a guy. Okay? If you're dealing with a guy and his income reflects 5-star money, okay, and he sees you as a 5-star chick, most likely he has no problem taking you to a 5-star restaurant. But even a guy that have money, okay, and can afford 5-star restaurants, if you do not look like a 5-star chick, and not to mention carry yourself like a 5-star chick, that man with money is not going to take you to a 5-star restaurant. Stop being in denial and stop lying to yourself. It is what it is. People treat you how they see you. And the same thing I said with, you can't carry yourself in a low-class manner and expect first-class treatment. You can't. It don't work. It doesn't happen. You carry yourself in a very low-class manner. You get treated in a very low-class manner because that's how that man see you. So for you to walk around here being so low-class, and then when a man treats you as such, you're insulted. Now you're being, again, delusional. Snap out of it. You act low class, most likely the man is going to treat you low class. It is what it is. Same thing I said when I said a man is not your father. Don't expect him to do things for you that your own father never did for you. I said it and I mean it. Many of you do not have fathers. I get it, all right? Which means that, again, a man is not your daddy. He's your partner, he's your friend, or whatever you want to classify him as, all right? If he chooses to do special things for you, that's amazing, that's awesome, okay? But if he chooses not to do special things for you, first and foremost, that's because he don't like you. That's number one. And number two, why are you asking him to take you places that your own father never took you to? Some of y'all have never even been to a Cheesecake Factory and then will meet a man and ask him, well, if you can't take me to a 5-star restaurant, we can't do nothing. How ignorant do you sound? Humble yourself. Pipe down. Again, if your own father never took you to a restaurant or never did nothing for you, don't don't expect him to do it for you. And like I said, if he really liked you like that, you won't even have to ask him anything because he's going to do it anyway because he's feeling you like that, all right? So if a man have a problem doing things for you, that's because he's not feeling you like that. And I repeat, a man is not your dad, okay? A man cannot replace daddy duties, all right? First experiences usually come from good fathers. So if you meet a guy and he's not able to take you to a five-star restaurant or whatever it may be, humble yourself. And he only can take you to Red Lobsters, restaurants, Olive Garden. Humble yourself and take yourself to Olive Garden or Red Lobsters. It is nothing wrong with those restaurants, especially if your father never took you there. Humble yourself. I repeat, a man do not take women, high-value men, do not take women to high-end places. Due to your lack of exposure, he's afraid you won't know how to behave. Yes, you have women who've never been nowhere in life, okay? Who've never experienced certain things, all right, in life, okay? Smart men, high-value men, quality men know that just by the way you talk, just by the way you behave, just by the way you carry yourself. And they're not going to jeopardize their reputation and be embarrassed because you do not know how to behave when you are in certain environments. That's real life. That's just how it is. Now, occasionally, maybe every now and again, you may run into a guy who may take a risk and say, hey, well, I'm going to take her here and just see how if she's able to handle it. But most likely, no. Okay? If a man feels that you have your exposure, you've lacking a lot of exposure, they're not taking you to certain places. Because again, they know that you will be out of their league or out of your league, okay? And it will be uncomfortable. And when a person is uncomfortable, they don't know how to behave because they're out of their element. They're out of their environment. So how men look at it, okay? I'm not talking about thugs and ghetto, all right? I'm not talking about them kind of men. Because I listen to some of these comments and you be talking about all men. Listen, there is a difference between a ghetto hood thug man and a quality, smart, high-value man, okay? Those are two different types of men, okay? I don't talk anything that, when I'm talking about men, I don't relate to ghetto thug men, okay? Hood men. That's not who I'm talking about. So the comments that come in and what you're saying is relating to those types of men, all right? You don't need to send me those kind of comments because I'm not talking about those types of men. My comments, my posts and messages usually refers to men are quality men, smart men, high-value men, men who are ambitious and got morals and standards and ethics, okay? Those are the type of men that I am referring to, all right? And some of you all comments, when you come into my comments and you talking about, oh, well, that's not true because this man isn't. I'm not talking about that kind of man, dear. I'm talking about quality men, all right? Some of you all are so stuck on street men, thug men, ghetto men, no good men, okay? Blank men, unintelligent men, that you think all women relate to those kind of men. No, I don't. I'm not talking about those kind of men, all right? Again, I'm talking about quality men. There's a difference. And I repeat, quality men, exposed men, career men, high-value men do not take unexposed women to high-end places due to your lack of exposure, and they are afraid that you will embarrass them. Okay? When you have never been places in life, never been in certain environments, certain rooms, been around certain people, okay? First of all, it shows in your behavior. That's number one, all right? And a man who have things to risk or lose is not fit to play that game with you. He is not about to jeopardize everything that he has accomplished because of your lack of exposure. Yes, a man is not going to do that, okay? So with that being said, I repeat, usually high-value men or just men in general are not going to take you places that you're not familiar with or that you're not comfortable with because they see you as a risk factor. Just like I said, smart men do not have intelligent conversation with unintelligent women. They don't. If anything, they would dummy themselves down because they know that intellectual conversation or a conversation that requires intelligent response, you won't be able to handle that. Okay, they know that you won't be able to relate to that. So they dummy themselves down for a few minutes, okay? Because first and foremost, they know that you're temporary, all right? So they dummy themselves down for a few minutes so that you can relate, so that they can relate to you and that you can relate to them, okay? Because they know conversation that is outside of your intelligence, they know that they're not going to get intelligent conversation, all right? So that's just how men are, especially when they have identified you as someone as temporary, okay? They don't mind playing the game. They don't mind playing the field for a few minutes, okay? Because they know that you are temporary, all right? And they know that you're not going to be around too long, all right? So what they do, they basically just play the field for a few minutes, all right? Again, smart men don't have intelligent conversation with unintelligent women, okay? And like I've said before, all right? A smart man is looking for a smart woman, someone that he could build with, not chill with. And like I've said before, your butt, your breasts, your tits, okay? That's just going to get you so far, all right? Because any man that has ambition is looking for a woman with substance, all right? They would take a mediocre woman, all right, and build with that woman because they know she has substance. And they know together they are powerful. You understand what I'm trying to say? So again, that's just how smart men think, all right? Now, I'm not going to say that there's not a sugar daddy, someone in his 70s, late 60s, okay, looking for just a blank female, a woman that's just don't have that much intelligence, because they look at you as arm candy, all right? So they'll be like, they'll take the risk. They don't care, you understand? They're in their 60s, they're in their 70s, okay? Hey, I can just have a good time with her. She makes me feel young, okay? They're not looking for nothing. Most times they're already set, all right? They're just looking for arm candy and somebody that they could fantasize with, okay? But I'm not talking about sugar daddies, okay? I'm not talking about those kinds of men, okay? I'm talking about men that are quality, men with substance, okay? Men who are looking for women with values, morals, character, okay? Ethics, integrity. I'm talking about those types of men, all right? Not sugar daddies, not street men, thug men, okay? Broken men, all right? They don't know what's right, what's wrong, because they so broken, all right? So I'm not talking about those kinds of men, all right? I'm talking about quality, ethical men who are looking for quality, ethical women, all right? That's who I'm talking about, okay? So you all must learn and understand that when someone is giving you information, all right? Because what I've realized, the truth really hurts a lot of you all. I mean, the truth, you all are devastated by the truth, okay? It just really, really bothers some of you all, okay? The truth is not meant to hurt you. The truth is meant to help you. And what is so ironic about this whole situation is that it's very weird that no one in your family dynamic never said to you, however a man sees you is exactly how they're going to view you. Mom, grandma, dad, nobody never told you that. Because that's just information from way back, okay? Our ancestors taught us that. Our good mothers taught us that. Our fathers taught us that. Grandmoms with wisdom taught their granddaughters that, okay? That's just something good parents teach their daughters, all right? However a man sees you is exactly how he's going to view you. And it is just so weird that kind of information is like a shock to you all system. It's like a shock factor to you all. That is crazy. That you all have mothers and fathers and grandparents and nobody never said to you, however a man sees you is exactly how he's going to view you. I tell my daughter that. I tell my son that. Because that's reality. And for you to come from a family of people and no one never said that to you, that's crazy to me. That is so weird to me. You have a whole mother, a whole father, even if he ain't in your life, okay? Or grandma, whoever. Nobody said in your family dynamic, young lady, keep in mind, however a man sees you is exactly how he's going to view you. That's so weird to me, all right? Because that's just something that comes from generations and generations and generations. That was not just developed yesterday, last week. That's an old saying that good parents teach their daughters. Yeah, that's just old. That's old. That's an old saying. But it's the truth. It's reality. It's real. Like I said, some of you women, you carry yourself in such a low-class manner, but you expect a man to come into your life and treat you first class. Girl, go sit down. That's not happening. However you act and however you look, whether it's a man or anybody, people treat you accordingly. I can't make this up. It's life. And as I've said before, some of you all cannot take the truth because you're with people who don't know themselves. So they can't even help you. So when you come face to face with people who know and who can help you and who can teach you, you have a hard time digesting it because it's a shock factor to your system. Because no one never taught you anything. Or no one has never explained this type of stuff to you. So you're like shocked and you're offended and you're hurt by the truth. And the reason you're hurt by the truth is because it relates to you. That's why. Because if it's not truth, it doesn't hurt. If it doesn't relate to you, it doesn't hurt. It only hurts when it relates to you. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, because on this platform, that's all you're going to get is the truth. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Whether you want to receive it or not, it will always be the truth. Okay? And like I've said before, the truth is designed to help you, teach you, educate you, enlighten you, so that you can make the necessary adjustments wherever is needed in your life. If you find yourself with every man that you entertain or you call yourself dating, if you find yourself in a situation that every time you date someone, they treat you the same exact way as the last relationship, you have to take a look at yourself, because there is something in your behavior that is triggering that type of response when it comes to you. If every relationship you get in, a man is always cheating on you, or a man is always disrespecting you, or a man is always calling you out your name, filthy names, and cursing you and this and that and the other, or a man, they just impregnate you and they always leave you. It is something about you that is triggering that type of reaction. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is. So I repeat, you find yourself in and out of men, in and out of men, in and out of men. They hang out with you for 2 months, then they gone. Then you with another person. They hang out with you for 3 months, then they gone. You understand? When you see a pattern like that, it's something about you that they are feeding off of. whether it's your behavior, whether it's the way you think, your mindset, whether it's your appearance, whether it's your thought pattern, whatever it may be, it's something about you that is triggering that type of behavior each and every time with every man that you are involved with. So again, no need to get mad at the truth. The truth is the truth. And like I said, it's just amazing to me that no one has ever taught you all these things. But then you have so much mouth, and then when you say something, it's ignorance. Because again, clearly you can see, this is interesting, an interesting comment. You have told everything about yourself right then and there just with that comment. Another thing I must say, you're not smarter than a man, okay? Yeah, I read that too. Oh, women are much smarter. No, you're not. You're not smarter than a man. A man is very smart, okay? That's why you have babies, okay? And then they leave you because they outsmarted you, okay? That's why they move into your house and use you because they outsmarted you, okay? That's why they treat you the way that they treat you with no respect because they are outsmarting you and you still stay, okay? Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say men are very smart. They know exactly what they're doing. They do. Okay? That's why many times you find yourself in such toxic situations with men because they have identified you as the weakest link. And they know that they can get over and do whatever it is that they want to do on you and you will still stay because they know they can outsmart you. Just like a man continuously cheat on you, okay? And all he got to do is say, I'm sorry, and fall on his knees, and you take him back each and every time. He know how to deal with you. He know exactly, all she gonna do is say, fuss a little bit, but I'm gonna be able to get her back. Because he know he's smarter than you. So I repeat, all right? It's just like when a man whispers sweet nothing in your ears, okay? And you lay up and have a baby with a man who don't even call you every day, who don't even take you nowhere. But you lay up and have a baby, okay, and then what happens? He disappeared because he outsmarted you. Instead of you reading the signs, knowing that this man is not fully in it, knowing that he's not fully committed to you, you lay up and have a baby with him anyway, and then get mad when he disappeared. He was disappearing when you was dating him. What did you expect? Huh? What did you expect? So again, I wanted to make sure that I come on and address that post because I felt it was necessary. Because I feel that many times and oftentimes you're listening to a post to respond and not learn or really hear the message for what it really is about, okay? You're so offended and so in a tizzy to respond or say something stupid till you're not listening to the message. And I repeat, I'm not for everyone. Let me say this. My content is for a specific woman, all right? And I like to say that because it is. It's for a specific type women, okay? It's for women who is okay with hearing the truth and want to be better, okay? It's for women who are wanting to be better in their relationships, want to have better relationships with themselves as far as self-love, self-esteem, okay? Better relationships with their partners, whether they're a new partner, whether they're a partner that they're currently with. Okay? Whether they're in a marriage, okay? Just learning how to establish, create, and cultivate meaningful relationships. That is what my platform is about, okay? I don't teach you how to get men money, okay? Or men's money, okay? I don't teach you that, all right? That's not establishing meaningful relationships, okay? Like I've said before, no one wants to feel used, okay? That's a whole nother platforms, wherever y'all go get that crazy information from, all right? I don't teach that, all right? I don't teach you how to get a man's money, okay? I don't teach you how to put on skimpy clothes to become attractive to men. I don't teach that kind of stuff, all right? Because that's not going to hold the man, all right? And a man just gonna let you get so much of his money before you stop hearing from him again. All right? Now you got some women who like that scandalous lifestyle. Go do you, boo. You ain't getting that over here. All right? You and your little scandalous self go on over there to the platforms that relate to your mindset. All right? Here, educate. We educate here. All right? We elevate mindsets. We transform mindsets. Okay? We help to create meaningful relationships here. Okay? So again, I like to say my platform is not for everybody and it's not for every woman, okay? Because some of you all are stuck in dysfunction. You're stuck in toxic. You're stuck in a mindset that is not, you are not going to get it on my platform, okay? So that's why when you hear certain things, you're triggered, okay? Because it's not relating to your low level mindset, your low level thinking. It's not relating to you, all right? So you can't relate, all right? You try to be on a platform that you can't relate to. All right? So my advice to any woman, all right, who is not on the page that I'm on, you got to go find a platform that you can relate to. All right? Because here it's all about healthy love, healthy dating, healthy relationships, okay? Learning how to identify quality men, all right? Men who's going to come into your life and be a blessing to your life, all right? Well, then together you all come together and you're powerful. That's what we teach over here, all right? Anything outside of that? No. Okay? No. And yes, I will say that my delivery is tough love, absolutely. But it's generated with nothing but love, all right? So if you're that sensitive, you can't take the delivery, baby, all I can tell you is do what you gotta do. Because the delivery will never change, okay? It's not going to change, all right? For you, and you, it's not going to change, all right? So if you're so sensitive, all right? You've never had a mom yell at you. You never had a dad yell at you. You've never been to church with a preacher talk loudly to get his message across. If you're that sensitive, get off my page. Get off my page. All right? Because you're going to get it exactly how I give it. Okay? So I just wanted to make sure, like I say every now and again, we have to come on and just have these little chit chats, all right? First and foremost, to make sure that you're understanding certain posts, all right? So that the message is not going over your head. And secondly, to just make sure you understand what this platform is about, okay? It's not to degrade you, belittle you, hurt you, or harm you. The platform, my platform, is designed to strictly help you. Okay? Now you can't help everybody, okay? I'm definitely aware of that, okay? I can't help everybody, all right? Everybody don't want to be helped, all right? But that's what the platform is about, okay? It's to help you in your relationships, all right? It's to enlighten you in your relationships. It's to guide you in your relationships, okay? Helping you identify real love, okay? Not fake love. Helping you to understand when a man really likes you and he really don't like you, all right? Helping you to understand how men think and what real men want, okay? Listen to that again. How men think and what real men want. Keyword, real, all right? Not thug, street, ghetto, hood, okay? Real quality men want, all right? Let's make that clear. Because again, some of y'all come on these comments and talking about, well, my man this and my man that. I said quality man, not hood man. All right? Two different types of men. All right? Now, I repeat, you got platforms that talk to strictly give advice about hood, ghetto, thug men. It ain't my platform. All right? Not my platform. Okay? So this is why I say you have to go to platforms that relates to you and what you trying to hear and what you looking for, all right? Because this platform is strictly going to educate you, all right? And enlighten you, okay? And teach you, all right? Because it is my desire. I would love to see women in healthy, meaningful relationships. That's the goal. I would love to see women in healthy, meaningful relationships. But sometimes women are doing things or behaving in a certain manner, or just carrying themselves in certain manners that are just not appealing when it comes to a real man. All right? Sometimes women are having conversations with men that are just not appealing to a man. And like I said, a man knows in a 3.5 seconds if you're worth entertaining or not. All right? Just by the way you talk, just by the things you say. Okay? They know instantly what role you will play in his life. Whether it's somebody that I don't want anything to do with that, nope, not interested, or she all right, but I ain't trying to get serious with her. I chat it up with her every now and then. Or, oh, that's a good time girl there. Yeah, I call her at night when I'm feeling a certain way. She's definitely that girl for that. Or, oh, this chick may be a possibility. I like her. I like the way she talk. I like her mindset. She could be a possibility. A man knows in 3.5 seconds, just like that. Okay? And sometimes as women, we're not aware of what's turning men off or what's making men treat us in certain manners. We're not aware of that. So as a result, we continue with a behavior pattern that is an absolute turn-off. And yes, I know it is not easy to find decent guys. I get it. Trust me. I understand. But one thing I do want you to know, there are some amazing guys out here, okay? And they're quality guys, okay? I need you to understand that. I don't want you to think that all of these men are just silly and, don't want to man up and this. No, you got some amazing guys who really do want to man up, okay? But remember, it starts with you. All right? It starts with you. Because see, a quality man, they're not like a ghetto hood man, all right? See, a quality man is selective about who he entertains. So this is why I say, oftentimes, our behavior, our conversation, the way that we think, sometimes can be a complete turnoff, and a man that is a quality man will instantly say, I'm not interested. Oh, no. I don't want that. Okay? Because of the mindset or something that we possibly are doing and we're not aware of it, okay? I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Things you're doing and you're not aware of it. Things you say, that's a turn-off. Things you're hyping up, that's a turn-off. And a quality man knows just by the things that you value if you're a woman for him. Just by the things that you hype up, okay? He knows if you're the woman for him, okay? So let me say this, and I'm going to wrap this up. A quality man don't think like a hood ghetto thug man, all right? Let me say that to you. A quality man do not think like a hood ghetto thug street man, all right? I repeat, those are two different types of men. So when you say to me, all men just alike, no, they not. No, they not. They're not just alike. No, okay? That's just the men you've been dealing with, all right? Who've been no good and who have caused you nothing but chaos and drama. Yeah, those are the type of men you've been dealing with. But all men are not like that. So you might as well get that out your brain, because that's not it at all. Okay? So with that being said, let me see if there's anything else. No, I think I have touched on everything that I need to touch on. But as I said, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again. And if nobody have never taught you that or said that to you, I'm going to say it again. A man treats you how they view you. Don't forget it. Remember, I told you, you could, however you feel about it, it is what it is, okay? Sometimes just take a step back and look at yourself and evaluate all your relationships. And then tell me what you come up with, all right? That's how we're able to see how men, see us, okay? So with that being said, Nat Nation, this has been amazing. I love talking to you guys. Until next time we have this next chit chat, I look forward to seeing you guys soon. But until then, Have a great day, Nat Nation. Mwah.